This is a homebrew podcast.
Alright, I'm still working on the letters. Let's see. Got still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just prayed to a god that I don't believe in. Alright, I know some of these, because I got time while she got, that's a long one, freedom, oh, it's two E's in that, alright, cause when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. What's this about?
Rendo, what are you doing back here all by yourself in the corner of this bar, reading from that small book of poetry?
Hello, I'm trying to get better at my letters. I found this bit of poetry someone called...
What is this?
I honestly don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. It's written by someone called Ryan Scripter.
Rendo, are you reading the 2008 smash hit Break Even by Ryan Scripter?
I did say the words break even, I think so.
Oh, this takes me back. I was in some kind of way whenever this piece came out. It changed me.
Really? I'm trying to understand what he's talking about. I'm not really getting it.
What do you think it's about, Rendo? What does it say to you?
I don't know. Maybe I need to read more of it?
Sounds like you're still falling to pieces to me.
Here it says, her best days will be some of my worst. What's that mean? What do you mean someone else's best days are going to be your worst?
Rendo, when a heart breaks, it does not break even. Have you made it that far yet?
Oh yeah, it's at the beginning up here. But what? A heart's kind of squishy. It don't really break like that.
Precisely. It's why it doesn't split in half evenly. The literal interpretation of this piece is what really speaks to me. It's remarkably challenging to split a heart in half. I think that's how it's supposed to be interpreted. Literally.
So, best part of me was always you. So
yes,
is this like
me?
You in a situation like you in Valor where someone's got someone else stuck inside them or something?
Well, Rendo, why do you think this piece spoke to me so powerfully? Of course, it's about me and Valor.
Oh, did he write this song about you?
I can't confirm nor deny that, but I like to think so.
Wait, mate, were you and Valor?
We do not have the time to get into that today, Rendo. But let me tell you something. I think both you and I should give thanks to Ryan Scripter for writing such a marvelous piece of work. Did you know their birthday is May 25th?
I did not, no. What's a May?
I don't know, we'll figure that out together.
Right, I'm gonna keep reading, see if more of it makes sense to me. I'm learning lots about you, mate. Well, thank you, Ryan Scripter, for writing some great art.
Welcome back to Mythcraft, the podcast, the ties that bind. Let's meet our vengeful vigilantes. Andy.
Nix. Hello. I'm Mira, the cobbler.
Mal.
Orendo. I don't like lying.
Roger.
Geist. I might be blindfolded, but I've never seen more clearly.
Alex.
Agri Arso. This has to work.
And Maggie.
Nia Coraheen. All we seem to get from our victories are losses.
And I'm your MC, Nathan. Let's jump in. Last time on The Ties That Bind, Geist had an ominous conversation with a surprise visitor. The rest of you strategized behind Geist's back and enacted a plan to manipulate him, and through him, Dawn Noir. Now, you're marching on the cobbler's cause to take on Aria herself. The cars come screaming into the cobbler's cause, then screech to a halt in a loose perimeter. On the far end of the courtyard, in front of one of the main buildings, Aria looks completely unimpressed. Striking and elegant, dare I say regal, you see a young human woman and her remnant bodyguard. Aria exudes confidence bordering on arrogance. She is a loaded gun that does not believe in missing. She's wearing her typical garb, a formal blouse and blazer, and a bowler hat jauntily cocked at an angle on her head, and her eyes pick you apart as you pile out of the cars. The remnant Cuff stands like a hulking suit of armor behind her, wearing a heavy black trench coat. He holds a shotgun propped up on his shoulder, and his nonverbal message is the same as it was the first time Geist and Nikki met him. This can be a civil conversation, or it can be a bloodbath, and he really does not care either way. Truthfully, he might prefer the latter. Now, as you pile out, or if you want to stay in the car, that's an option too, but as you approach, I'll give you all a moment to interact with him, or if you want to just open fire, then by all means, you can do that. I will say, you can see loosely tucked in Aria's blazer so that it's clearly popping out. You would see a poppet that is clearly a facsimile of Selena or Fidelity.
I'm moving to the other side of the car where Gregory would have gotten out.
Okay, fair.
I saw where he was. I was like, no.
Why are you crawling back over me in the back seat? You just got out the right side.
The store seems better.
Fuck, alright. Guess she wasn't surprised.
Welcome everyone to Molitor's cause.
Just gonna
Nix,
shooting.
would you make an
Right,
awareness check?
right.
Feel free to add intuiting. I think you have intuiting.
I do have intuiting. That's a 15.
She's confident, but that doesn't mean she's not surprised.
Okay.
She's putting on a face.
So do we just like start shooting at each other or what?
Nick's just gonna take out her gun and shoot.
That answers that.
Okay, so everyone is ready for combat, so I'm not going to say full partial surprise, but you do get one shot before we go into initiative.
Perfect. I also have my troubadours thing. Can I use that as well?
Yeah, we can go ahead and use that.
I'm gonna give this to Rendo to see if I can get Rendo up. Nope, that's just one.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm now at 16. No, I'm 13. I can do math.
Yep.
I
rolled
tried.
12.
Go get him, Rendo. Yeah.
I feel a little bit faster.
So she's just gonna take her shot. It's an 11.
11 looks like it should hit Aria, but as the bullet gets close, it seems to evaporate in some kind of translucent shadow around her that eats the bullet before it gets to her.
Yummy.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
And we jump into initiative. Aria goes first at a 20.
Bring it, bitch.
Aria
I think she's about
is, yeah, she is gonna extend her hand and then make like a little claw gesture. So she's doing that with her left hand and holding out her right hand. And as she does, you see a nick appear on her right hand so that she is now bleeding.
That's not good.
Then she reaches in to her right hand and draws the blood out in the shape of a rapier,
Oh, that's really not good.
casting blood blade on herself. And then she injects herself with morphine to make up for the bleeding. That is Aria's turn. Got some thugs, and then Geist will go.
Can't wait to be helpful.
You would see a hellspawn that resembles Rendo in some ways. It's a large, bullish creature. It is just going to move up and stand next to Aria. It is holding a big spiked club, just a really makeshift weapon, but it looks slow but beefy. Typical meat shield bodyguard kind of character. And from the treetops over to Aria's right, kind of the northern area of the battlefield, a small bird would flutter out of the branches and then make its way toward Nyx.
They're so tiny.
It's gonna try to peck you really hard, Nyx.
What the fuck is this thing? She's got fucking birds.
Well, it gets an 8, so it just flies, it zips straight past you.
Fucking go away.
Geist, you were blindfolded and tied up in the car. What do you
And
do?
deafened.
And deafened, yep.
Even being deafened, I imagine that you can still hear gunshots going off, right?
Yes.
And so knowing that the fight has begun, I think he hunkers down, kind of pushing up against the front seat, nestled into the back. I want to make it clear also, I'm trying not to think about my bindings. I don't want there to be any mental imagery of how my bindings are tied in case I am to be taken control of in an attempt to make me untie it or do something else. So I'm trying to just exist, and I'm trying to think clear thoughts, empty thoughts, meditative trance level thoughts.
Would you make a charisma check?
You know I will.
I'll allow a skill if you can think of something that's relevant for this.
Roger wants to argue for savoir-faire, but I don't know how it relates.
Fitting the situation. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Yeah.
You're a kind
argument,
benevolent
Roger.
ruler.
Even arguing, right?
I realize I've been arguing wrong this entire campaign.
Roger wants to argue. Oh,
Well,
God. So that's a nat 1 for a 10.
Okay. Yep. It's like, okay, I want all of you not to think about a pink elephant right now. That's what's happening to Geist.
don't think about these. Don't think about these.
Don't think about this very specific thing that I'm not thinking about,
Is this type of knot? No, don't think about it, guys.
All I can think about are knots.
Remember that Pete is with you as well. So Pete and the party are confronting Aria and her minions. There are a handful of other minions elsewhere in the Cobbler's Cause, and you can hear gunfire being exchanged as Bill and some of the other cobblers and ingots storm in from various vantage points. So you hear gunfire all around you. Nia, what do you do?
Okay. Firstly, she's going to vomit a little bit in her mouth, probably. Just a little bit. Smallest amount. And then Nia is going to provide some assistance via minor augmentation. Wants to just set some baseline help for her and her party. So she's going to give that to herself. And then I believe she's definitely a Rendo. Aw, yeah. And then she's also going to give it to Nyx.
Oh, yeah.
And that, unfortunately, will be all she can do this turn.
It's a good turn.
A little bit of vomit, a little bit of magic, you know.
Yeah. It's like Nick's last time.
Yeah.
now dance.
Now
Start
dance.
dancing.
Gregory, it's your turn, and you will hear Pete say, "Saw what you were made of last fight. Get to shooting." And you have 1 extra action point.
No pressure, mate.
I know.
Don't let Pete down.
Said you got him in 1 last time, Gregory. Come on.
Yeah, you weren't there for when the gun jammed, though.
What?
It was fine.
What?
It was,
What?
it was fine. It was fine. That changed my plan. I had something so planned out, and now it changed my plan.
I mean, you can just save the AP if you just ignore him and don't shoot.
I'm still gonna shoot. Shooting was never not a part of the equation. I'm gonna shoot the light that is just to the north of the party, and I'm gonna shoot that out.
Okay.
Oh, there's still so much fucking light. I thought it would be darker.
There's a lot of light.
Yeah, it's afternoon. No.
Oh, hang on.
Little bit.
There should be a little bit less light. Some of this is left over from the wedding.
Oh, didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, but it still worked kind of how I wanted it to. He is now going to skulk into the dark behind him.
Bye.
That's his turn. He's gonna roll over the 1 AP.
Perfect. The other Hellspawn bodyguard will shamble up to Aria. That will be its whole turn. And then it's Rendo's turn, who is still currently invisible from Geist's rituals.
I'm gonna try something, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right up next to Aria, and I'm gonna claw strike with intent to grapple.
Unfortunately, you would stop 5 feet early as you run into an invisible imp.
Dang it. Can I ignore it and keep going?
You can. It will latch onto you.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's totally fine. Aw, man. That's a 13.
You get advantage because you're invisible.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is true.
It's not
Wow.
better.
Also get +2.
Okay, well, 15.
15 is the magic number.
Yes. Yay. So I would like to get up kind of behind her and just reach my arm around and dig my claws into her chest to grapple. Just say, surprise.
Beautiful. I will say you're no longer invisible.
This is great. Everything's fine.
Yep. She's grappled.
Okay. For some reason, I didn't expect that to go that well, and now I don't know what to do. But that's my turn.
Okay. All right, I've got a couple more imps fluttering about somewhere on the map, because you know how they be. And then Pete will move around his car, crouch down so that he still has some cover, and he's going to take a couple shots at Aria with his heavy pistol. He is not the marksman that his late brother was, though. One of the bullets just completely misses, and from that angle, he realigns a little bit. The second one, like with Nyx, looks like it would have hit, but some kind of shadowy armor consumes the bullet before it can make contact. Next will be your turn right after 2 more birds take flight from the tree and streak toward you.
What did I do to piss off these birds?
Each of them will simply try to impale you with their beak. First one is a 10 against... Oh, this is against anticipation.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah. It will deal 2 damage to you
Mm-hmm.
and extract 1 pint of blood from you.
Pint.
Oh.
That's a lot.
1 pint.
Hello?
Just...
How big is this bird?
So it's like an oversized hummingbird. Think about like a sewer rat from a big city that's
I didn't
oversized.
like that.
Now imagine
Oh.
a hummingbird that's that size. Now, I think it's gibbon, I think is the monkey with like the pouch or like the throaty like scrotum under its mouth. Imagine.
Yeah, the
Like
throaty
a
scrotum.
howler?
Yeah.
You've just made a giant mosquito, is what you've done.
It expands its chin sack with
Oh.
blood, with Nyx's blood.
Nasty.
This is-
You nasty.
Let's make the movie Carrie. We have a really we have a really cool opportunity here, you guys.
Oh, I've
The
been
second-
covered.
Needlebeak crit fails, and so it's going to just fly down into the ground and completely miss you.
Stop it.
And that brings us to Nyx.
Fuck these birds. Nyx is gonna run forward 20 feet.
Okay.
Hope these motherfuckers don't have exploit.
They don't. You're good.
Good. I'm not 100% confident with the darkness here. Can they see me?
I don't think you would know how much dark vision Aria is capable of.
Gotcha. Okay.
A typical human wouldn't be able to see you right now.
So she will run another 15 feet towards cars to the south. And then she is gonna start dancing. And she's going to try to blind Aria.
Okay.
That's a 17 versus her willpower.
That is just almost enough for Aria's willpower.
What?
She looks at you and she smirks.
Wait, +2. That's a 19.
That is
Because of
exactly
Mia.
enough. She looks at you and starts to smirk, and then she like gets into it. And she just focuses on it.
Yeah, that's right. You know you like to dance, Aria. Fucker.
I've been known to get down.
Yeah, after this we should go dancing, me and you. I feel like we'd get along in another lifetime. That's all of Nyx's AP. That is her turn.
All right. Brings us to Cuff, the remnant bodyguard, who his ward has just been grappled by Rendo. So,
Yay.
yeah, he's just going to hold out his arm, which flattens into a blade, and then he's going to strike at you a few times. 21 versus armor rating, 10 versus armor rating, 12, and 14.
2 of those hit.
2 of those hit. Okay. Is it 14 right now? Is that your armor rating?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's another attack roll. Ignore that.
Just ignored.
Burn
I'd
its
love
red.
to ignore
It's
that.
ignored. It never
Ignored.
I'm
happens.
Ignored.
so happy to ignore that.
All right, 8 damage twice to Rendo.
Okay.
Oof. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Next, an imp pops up next to you and tries to latch onto you.
Fuck those fucking imps.
Aren't they great?
Do you want to be my friend? I tried to adopt your friends, but we had to kill all of them.
I'm gonna get ya.
Okay, but you can get me and then come home, and we could be best friends.
That's an 8 against your armor rating.
It doesn't hit. She just dances out of the way. Listen. I'm much more friendly than they are.
That'll bring us back to Aria. Rendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're right next to her. You are grappling her. You described yourself as being behind her a little bit, so I'll give her TD on this roll.
She's also
I'm giving
blind.
her a nice big hug around.
She's
arm
also
around her
blind.
chest.
Yep. So I'm going to roll 2d20, keep the lower, and it's going to be 1 lower than normal. She's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Oh no.
The first one is a 16 to hit.
Oh, it was disadvantage. I forgot already it was disadvantage. I got so scared.
The second is going to be a miss at a 7. So Rendo, it's going to be 11 sharp damage, 3 corrosive damage, and this is going to be against your fortitude.
Well,
18.
yeah.
Okay. So you would be helpless except for your morphine.
I would like to endure pain.
Okay.
To spend SP equal to the amount of damage you took to gain double that amount shield HP.
Nice. Okay. So you would have taken
That would be-
14 damage.
28.
Yeah.
A whole nother health bar. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. As an imp pops up next to you and tries to latch onto your ankle.
A second one? A second imp?
A second imp. Yeah.
Okay.
I told you they liked you, Rendo.
Yeah. 19 to hit with flanking for 8 damage.
God.
Okay.
2 max damage rolls in a row.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Okay. Still have more HP than I did when I started this turn, so.
Nice. Nyx. The birds are back.
Stop! Stop it!
That's a 13 against anticipation.
That'll hit.
1 damage, and it extracts 1 pint of blood.
I only have so much blood. You can stop.
That's crazy.
It's gross. This is gross.
From on top of your head, Rindo, the other imp is going to try to bite down into your carotid artery.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's going to
miss.
miss somehow. It got a 9, so
Okay.
it just gets tangled up in your matted hair.
I have too much spur.
Yeah. And the shambling hellspawn next to Aria is... Actually, it's just going to stay where it is. And guys, that will bring us to you, where you are curled up in the car. You hear gunshots. You hear strange suction noises. You hear shouts and grunts from Rindo, but they sound a little bit distant. What do you do?
This is fine. They don't need you. You're a liability. You've been compromised. I'm sure they are taking care of themselves perfectly. All you need to do is be patient. Trust in your friends. Be more open. Like they've said, you don't need to take care of things on your own. They can support you, Geist. Believe in your friends. Everything will be fine.
Remind me your willpower?
Right now, my willpower is, if you allow me to be in shadows currently in the car,
sure.
it is 15.
Okay. All right. Well, you hear in your head, you know you want to help your friends. You know they need you, but you're able to suppress any magical effects from Don Noir's voice.
Vale, I could use some help right now. I'm doing double duty here, and I could really appreciate some assistance while I'm focusing on staying cool, calm, and collected. If you can ensure no one else gets inside our mind, that would be greatly appreciated. Please and thanks, yours truly, Geist.
And that'll bring us to Nia.
Not the letter. Okay. So, Nia has been watching and doing some mental math. Dangerous and scary, I know. But I have a question before we get too far into that. These stairs that are behind our friends here, are they the kind of stairs that someone could be underneath, or are they like solid?
So, I'm sorry, the stairs directly behind Aria and Cuff?
Yeah.
There'd be an empty space underneath. They're like wooden deck stairs, like slatted.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, firstly, Nia is going to hold up that minor augmentation. So everybody who has had that +2 still has that +2 through the next turn. Then she is going to warp step and spend a little extra in an effort to make it all the way to underneath those stairs.
You got
behind
this,
our
Nia.
friends.
You get 1 more action point.
Oh, very good. She's gonna warp step pew, and hide, obviously. She's gonna be underneath those stairs.
For sure. I'll count you as unseen until you make an attack.
Beautiful. I'm gonna hold on to that 2 AP because that will be very useful in the next round to her. But yeah, she just needed to get to her little sneaky spot, make sure everybody's got what they need, and stay quiet.
Perfect. That'll bring us to Gregory, back in the shadows.
Oh, I can't do everything I had in my mind. Okay, I have 4 AP. I'm in the darkness.
Gregory, fucking shoot something.
He is gonna take a shot at Aria.
Okay.
Oh, for a 7 is gonna miss.
She's still blind. You could roll again.
That's right. That's right.
Right. For an 11, which I also think doesn't hit, as we have previously learned.
Yeah, 11 still does not hit.
After that, he is going to use his Vanish talent, and he's going to roll 2d20 and take the higher of the one, attempting to hide.
Nice.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah, consider yourself hidden. Because there's no foliage, the birds that are over near you that were able to see Nyx through the darkness You can tell they still know where you are, but you get the sense that none of the other hostiles do.
Hey, that's his turn.
Perfect. The second Hellspawn Shambler is going to walk forward into the darkness, and then it's going to throw down what appears to be a Molotov cocktail, just to light up the area a little bit more.
I was like, where is he?
He went into the darkness. But now you can see him silhouetted as oily flames spread from what to you, Nia, would be the other side of him. He is very close to Nyx, who you can now see as she's in the area of light as well. And Rindo, that'll bring us to you. You are surrounded, but you do have Aria grappled.
Mm-hmm.
And she's blind.
This is so good. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there's an imp on my head.
Yes.
I'm gonna take
There's
my
an imp on your head.
non-grappling hand. I would like to grab the imp and try to rip it off.
Okay.
Of course, that's when I roll a nat 20. That's a 24.
Consider that imp so ripped off.
That's gonna be 5.
Plus crit damage.
Oh, correct. Oh my gosh. 11 total.
Yeah, that imp is almost dead.
Okay. I want to throw it on the ground and step on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss. That's a 9. Or 11.
That actually hits.
Cool.
Nice.
And 10 damage on that one.
It was super
Yeah,
dead.
you rip it off your head, throw it down, it just splatters like a pancake.
And stay down.
This is super fucking impressive, Brenda. Holy shit.
Gregory gags a little bit from behind the car.
I hate these bloody imps. I would like to take Aria. I want to move 20 feet towards the vehicle and just kind of drag her with me. Or would I be half speed?
Yeah, because she's your same size.
Yeah, we're still moving 20 feet.
Okay, as long as you have the IP for it, yep.
Yeah, you're coming with me. And that will be my turn.
Okay. As you drag her away, an imp will pop up in front of you and attack you.
Okay.
Have you been personally victimized by an imp today?
For real.
Rindo has.
It was invisible,
No.
so it's going to roll twice, but it got a 6 both times.
Still no.
Yeah. Yeah. You're used to them at this point, so you feel that something is wrong and you just sidestep slightly. These guys were the imp VPs of this party, but they're not pulling their weight anymore.
Can I end an episode?
Pete is gonna come around the cars that he's standing essentially next to Rindo, and he's just gonna try to point blank shoot this imp that tried to latch onto Rindo.
Okay.
He'll miss with a 6, and then he'll crit. There we go.
Yeah.
On the
Gonna
imp.
say Pete.
A crit
On
on
the
the imp.
A crit on the
Crimp.
A crimp.
imp. He obliterates
Crimped.
the imp.
Oof. Nice shot.
Well, one of them. And Belinda's turn, bringing us to the birds and Nyx.
I never had that talk.
I wasn't prepared for this one.
Gregory, as you saw that they locked onto you, one of the birds is going to fly over at you.
Oh, just get up.
Try to impale you. Yeah. It's going to be a 22 to hit your anticipation for 1 damage,
Yeah.
and it extracts a pint of blood.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they fucking suck.
Yeah,
Literally.
they do.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
And the other Needlebeak, one of the two that has Nyx's blood, is going to fly over to Aria, stick its beak into her, and then you see the blood pouch deflate
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it
that's fine.
injects Aria with Nyx's blood.
Knew it. I fucking knew it. They carried her.
I'm so glad I can't see any of this.
I hate every bit of what just happened. It's mine.
Aria regains all of 1 hit point from that.
Oh,
Yay. A whole pint? That's so much.
It is a lot. Let's not get too medical with how there's a small effect if you lose enough blood, but it's not gonna like actually kill you from blood loss itself.
There's a small effect if you take in too much blood.
There should be.
Damn it.
Remember, okay,
Aria
narratively
pops.
in this case, Aria is also actively bleeding. She's taking bleeding damage every turn to maintain her
That's
sword.
true.
So, yep. And it's Nyx's turn.
It's just this is a nightmare. She's gonna keep dancing and she's going to attempt to blind the remnant. That's 13 versus his willpower.
That is enough.
So he is blind.
Yep.
She's going to then move on to the Hellspawn Shambler, the one next to Aria. That's a 10 versus willpower.
That is enough. This is the one that just threw down the Molotov cocktail to light up the area. So yeah, he is blind as well.
You might want vision, but you can't have it, you fucker. And she will blind the other Hellspawn Shambler last.
Okay.
The 12.
It's blinded. Now, that means Aria is no longer blinded, right? It's turn by turn.
Correct. Because I chose visual stanzas, she couldn't see me to be affected by it a second time. Because it's until the end of my turn.
Right.
So I have to rotate. If you're
Gotcha.
wondering why.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all of Nyx's AP. We got 3 people blinded.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
4 people blinded.
Don't forget about me.
Everybody forgets Geist.
Did you guys hear something?
It's Cuff's turn now, the Remnant, and he is blinded. He's unaware of Nia directly behind him. I think he's going to stumble after Rindo and see if he can, I guess not see, but try to catch up to Rindo. I'm going to make an awareness check for him. And with a 14, I'm going to rule that he moves up to Aria and is unable to determine exactly where Rindo is. So with the rest of his turn, I don't think he can do much. He will assume a stance that allows him to exploit. Never thought I would use that, but there we go. And then the imp that is down next to Nyx is going to try to Nyx her.
Listen, friend. Me and you. Oh, just.
Gets a 7.
Just gonna dodge out of the way and just pat it on the head. Listen, it's a good attempt. It really is. You were super scary.
And it's Aria's turn. She can see again now. She's unhappy with her minions right now. They're not doing what she needs them to. She's going to try to cast a spell on Rindo. Actually, it just happens. She's going to cast Hex of Hemophilia on Rindo. Rindo, whenever you take sharp damage, you're going to take 5 additional damage.
Oof.
And then she's going to stab you with her blood blade.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be 13 sharp damage and 1 corrosive, 14 total. And then Aria's going to take her bleeding damage, gain her morphine health. That's a wash, 3 each. And another imp, this one previously visible, will run up to Rindo, try to latch on, but miss with a 6. And Nyx, the Needlebeak that is right next to you, that has just consumed some of your blood, is going to attempt to peck you again.
Excuse me.
Against anticipation, only a 6.
Away. No.
Okay, it is gonna take off flying, heading southwest. Just
Where
at
you
a
going?
mad clip.
That's the wrong direction. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Gregory, shoot the bird with my blood. Went
Yeah,
south.
I have one with mine to worry about first.
Yeah, go shoot the other one.
No, this one's in front of me.
The blind Hellspawn also rolled fairly high on its awareness check, so it's going to stumble up to Aria. That is its whole turn, though. And Geist, you're in the car. You're hearing all kinds of noises. Some of the noises you're well acquainted with. Gunshots, the moans of the dying, an imp splattering on the cobblestones. And then there are noises, that suction-y noise that you're not as sure what that might be.
Geist is continuing to try to stay calm, stay focused, but he's just issued a missive to Valor to attempt to do a little bit of extra work, keeping Don Noir and the additional demons out, and there's a response.
You are weak, Geist. While you cower in fear, I'm the one pulling double duty to keep Sarnulathon out of our head. We should be out there fighting, ripping individuals limb from limb, yet you are blind and deafened in this car. You are weak.
We are doing what we must do, Valor, to ensure that we keep individuals safe, and you will mind your tongue while we are here. Do as you've been asked. How'd that attack come in?
26.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Escape.
Am I being commanded or am I being strongly encouraged?
You're being commanded.
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah, I guess I open the door and start running. I pick a cardinal direction and run that way. I am blind and I am deafened, but I must escape. Can I use my teeth to open the door?
You're bound up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can try to use your teeth to open the door.
As long as this isn't going to be too much like, tomfoolishness, I'm being commanded to escape.
but I'm not being commanded to make the most reasonable escape effort.
Yeah, you're monkey pawing a command. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try to use my teeth to open the door.
Make a dexterity check.
Make
Roll
a
for
teeth
tooth.
check.
Roll for teeth.
Roll for teeth.
Roll for
Your
smile.
teeth.
All right, I got a 5 for my teeth check.
Yeah, you don't escape, and you hear disappointed Don Noir noises in the back of your head.
Velo, it's working. Keep it up. I think I can hold out at least a couple more mechanical rounds.
That'll bring us to Nia.
Oh my gosh, this is just delightful. Y'all are precious. Okay. So first, we keep the minor augmentation going because we can. And then I'm gonna shadow knife that giant cuff motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And so it'll be a 16.
That hits.
So first, there's a d4 of necrotic, and then a d4 of sharp.
All right, 4 total.
Sweet, I'll take it. Continue to hide under the stairs.
You know what? You are still hidden. Normally, I would say making that ranged attack would reveal your position, but the person that you hit is blinded and has a large trench coat blocking you from line of sight for Aria.
I'm so little, too. I'm just so small, so little. Hiding. I'm like a little mouse.
And that's all for you?
Yes, that will be all.
All right, that's Gregory next.
Gregory angles his pistol at that little needle beak right in front of him, takes a shot at it. Probably not going to hit with an 8.
That will not. These things are small and fast.
Takes another shot for a crit.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's 12 damage.
How do you do it?
He just takes a shot at it. It has its little. What did we decide the thing that's holding the blood is called again?
Neck blood scrotum.
Yeah, the neck blood scrotum is very big on this thing compared to the size of how small this bird is. So he shoots at it, and it just, like a balloon. You know when you're like letting a little bit of air out of a balloon? Like that's what the blood neck scrotum does. It just, like a little bit of air getting out of the balloon, but it like blood
Except
scrotum.
it's this yeah, stream of, yeah.
Yeah, just blood going everywhere out of the scrotal balloon.
The scrotal balloon?
I hate this.
It's very dead. It's very dead.
That's his turn.
Scientific term is a crop.
Thank you.
Birds,
I will
it's the
use
neck
that
pouch.
moving forward. We get to another blind hellspawn. Yeah, he's just going to move in front of Aria a little bit. That's all he's going to be able to do. And that'll bring us to Rindo.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at Pete. Mate, please tell me you got some sort of handcuffs binding something.
I've got my handcuffs.
I'm a little bit far from you, Nix.
It's not my problem. You went that direction. I can come to you. I can come to you.
Whatever you're doing, Rindo, just do it. You get an extra action point.
Okay. Yeah, if you could come to me, that'd be great. So, a while ago, you described there was a little Selena-looking doll on her person.
Yes,
Is it mayhaps grabbable?
it would be grabbable. It's sticking out of her exterior blazer pocket. She wants to be sure that you all know that she has it.
Okay, well, I have it now. I would like to have it now.
She's no longer blinded. I'll have you roll for it.
Okay.
She's able to see what you're trying to do.
Roll what?
Strength or dexterity attack, your choice. This will be against her reflexes.
17.
All right, yeah, you manage to yank it out. She tries to twist away, but you have the poppet now. Now, I'll remind you, you know that the magical link involving Aria's death triggering Selena's death comes from Selena's pact, not from the poppet.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tuck that safely into a pocket just to have.
Mm-hmm.
And what would the ruling be on, like, attempting to knock someone unconscious? Also, for my own tracking, how much AP did it cost?
2 AP to grab the doll. Okay, first step is simply going to be reducing her to 0 HP, dealing blunt damage instead of sharp damage. From there, you can make her dazed, and then stunned, and then unconscious, with successive hits with blunt damage.
Okay. I only have one thing that does blunt damage, and I can't do it if I'm holding on to her. Can I headbutt her?
We'll treat that as an improvised weapon, yeah. You can
Okay.
headbutt her.
13.
Yeah, she's able to squirm away. You still have her grappled, but you're not quite able to get a good angle to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna try again. No, I'm not. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move over in front of the car that Geist is in, so I'm a little bit closer to Nyx as well.
Okay. That was maintaining your grappling with her, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, on the way out, Cuff is going to try to hit you with his exploit attack. He is blind,
okay.
so it's going to be roll 2d20 and keep the lower, and that'll be a 7.
Nice.
So you and Aria would be walking through Molotov cocktail flames. I'm not going to have that be damaged. Alcohol burns colder, and these are slower, smaller flames on the ground. So it's just providing illumination and painting a really cool scene, rather than actually causing damage.
If it did cause damage, I would roll her through it.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
That's all for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the imp is going to scurry up behind you and try to pluck the poppet out of your pocket.
It's in an internal pocket.
He is going
He's
to
gonna have to try.
spend his action, to crawl down inside your internal pocket.
What?
I
I was thinking like primordial pouch.
I said what I said.
A lot of pouches.
He said what he said. He said
A
what
lot
he
of
said.
busting.
Basically, treat this like a grapple check to see if you can crawl down inside your clothing. 10 against your fortitude.
No.
All right. Then no, he's just on your person.
Cool. Hitchhiker.
Pete is going to move up and grab the imp and try to pull it off of you and just cut at it with a hunting knife.
Oh, Pete.
He is going to
Wait, what is going on?
crit fail and then get an 18.
Okay.
Does 3 damage to the imp. And we've got one bird left, and then it's Nyx's turn. This bird will fly straight back to Nyx, try to extract more blood. This is the one that was hovering over near Aria. So the one next to Gregory is dead. One with Nyx's blood is flying away, and one that inserted Nyx's blood into Aria is now back for seconds. 7 against anticipation.
That misses.
All right, then it's your turn.
Nyx is going to be actively looking between Aria and the bird flying away with her blood, making a very hard decision right now.
Nyx.
Because she knows, based off of Selena, what can be done with blood. Yeah, no, sorry, Rendo. I caught it. And she will run up to Aria and pull out her handcuffs that are police grade. Who knows why she has these? And she will
Don't ask
handcuff
questions.
Aria if she can.
Okay. Treat it as a grappling attack.
Okay, that's a 21.
Yeah, Aria is cuffed.
So she will wrench her hands behind her back with this blood blade in her hand. Got you, bitch. That'll be her whole turn.
All right. I will treat that as Aria having a permanent roll to keep lower on her attacks until she gets out of this.
Cool. Fine. Great.
And seeing that she is cuffed, her bodyguard of the same name will stomp up and try to exact vengeance on Nyx.
I just had the handcuffs.
He's going to use his shotgun. So he's got one bladed arm, and then he brings his shotgun down off his shoulder and
That's
tries to
excessive.
blast you away.
Absolutely excessive.
He's fully aware that it's excessive, but you are trying to bind his ward. It's going to be a 19 against your armor rating.
Yeah, that will hit.
That is 6 damage.
Okay.
He'll pop it up in the air, reload it by jerking it down and back up, and then he'll do it again. But this one's only a 5.
That misses.
All right, half damage. 6 damage.
Somehow you'll miss her as bad as you'll hit. I don't understand. Ow.
He just nods wordlessly, and there's a cold anger in his face.
You're gonna be a problem.
The imp is going to trail after you. You see it's starting to dance now, trying to predict how you're going to evade it.
Yes. Oh, it's a beautiful dance.
And a crit fails. It trips over a loose cobblestone and then falls down in the middle of the Molotov cocktail flames.
No. Oh. Just more on your toes, less on your heels. You got this.
And it's Aria's turn, so her hands are handcuffed behind her back now, which means that the blood blade is right next to Nyx. So she's just
Yep.
going to try to lean back with that thing.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Roll 2, keep the lower. 14 to hit.
14 will still hit.
4 sharp damage, plus
Okay.
7 corrosive damage.
Okay.
And against your fortitude, 18.
That hits.
Okay. You would be sickened. You are not given morphine. And she'll do so again. The lower of the two is an 8, so
That will not hit.
perfect.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Ow.
The imp on Rindo is going to crawl over Rindo's arm, hop off of Aria's head, and launch itself at Nyx.
I'm already teaching one of you how to dance. I don't need both of you.
This one knows. This one got a 14
That one hits.
for 3 damage.
Ouch.
And the fleeing needlebeak is going to move 120 feet.
Yes, it is.
Yep. One of Aria's hellspawn will move up into the space between Rindo and Pete at the front of one of the cars, just get up next to her, and then try to bonk Rindo with his makeshift club. Not a particularly powerful attack, but a 17 should still hit
Mm-hmm.
for 2 damage.
Okay.
Geist, you're in the car. What are your thoughts?
Velo, this is something you never fully understood. Sometimes you have to lie and wait for the correct time to strike. Striking bloody vengeance and fear into the hearts of everyone, it only gets you so far. You have to be cold, you have to be calculating. You can't solve everything with your fist, Valor. They'll be fine. I imagine that strange sucking sound is perfectly normal and natural, and nothing that needs my attention. Calm thoughts, Valor. Calm thoughts.
This is what you get for not taking my commands as you know I intend them. Take 3 psychic damage. You feel something like a giant needle pierce through your body.
How's that wall going, Valor? Valor is remarkably silent.
And Nia,
Man, everybody keeps getting further and further away. I think Nia is going to hold over her minor augmentation for one more time, but then I don't know that she'll be able to much longer. I think keep moving her. Oh, yes. All right. Sorry, I just got really excited. I'm going to attempt to cast Hex of Tumult on Aria.
all right. Do you have to be able to see her or just be within range?
I think it just has to be within range. It says the requirement's verbal, visual, gesture. So does a visual mean?
Visual.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Yeah, because she's unable to see you with Cuff standing in the way with his trench coat, I'm going to say that works reciprocally.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna still cast Hex of Tumult, but I think this time let's do it on Cuff. Let's see if we can't spook him a little bit. I've never used this one before. All right, so 21.
21 certainly hits whatever you're targeting.
Sweet. Says if you hit, the creature becomes shaken for the duration, which is up to a minute.
Perfect. So he's got a -2.
Nice. And then if I take any damage, I've got to make this attack again. And if I miss, the spell ends. Cool. All right, so Nia's going to continue to hunker, potentially make a plan of exit, but for now, just be in the shadows.
All right. That'll bring us to Gregory.
Wow, I have got this is such a tough decision to make. There's so many things happening. Do I try for the other needlebeak? Because I was gonna go for the one with Nyx's blood, and then I went too far away, and it's still too far away for me to run towards and aim at and shoot. So I can't get it. I can go for the other one. There's all these people getting so close to me that I don't like either. Yeah, I've been thinking about this since the whole time too, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, think about what you're gonna do before your turn. I have been, and we're still here. Seeing Cuff do all that shit to Nyx, I'm going to take a shot at Cuff for 15.
I think, yeah, that just barely misses him. He's a large person made out of metal, so you, like, hit effectively his shoulder and it pings off inconsequentially.
Do I have any advantage from being in the shadows at all on him?
Yes, you do. Roll an additional time. He cannot see you right now, except for the little flash from your muzzle.
Ugh, it's worse. Unfortunately, a 9.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll over my AP and stay where I am in the shadows here.
All right. Hellspawn Shambler number 2 will walk up to Pete and try to bonk him. Also very ineffective. He only gets a 4. Scratches Pete's car. Watch it. And Rindo, it's your turn. Let's try to wrap this up now, mate. You get an extra action point.
I'll do my best. No promises, though. I will run 5 feet ahead of me and directly at Cuff do the stereotypical kick the dirt a couple times and then run forward for a ram's horn attack.
Oh, okay. Nice.
No, I won't.
No.
He's not still blind, is he?
He's no longer blind, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's an 8.
Yeah, his blade arm reforms into his hand, and he grabs your head and just holds you in your place.
Make me feel like a little kid. I've never been a kid.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Based on that action, it would make sense to me if you're no longer grappling Aria. If you want to say that you still... Okay, that's been transferred over to Nyx.
We didn't discuss that. Is that okay?
It's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm next to Aria now. That first thing I attempted didn't go well. I would like to... I'm just going to punch Aria in the face.
Okay.
That counts as blunt damage, right?
It does. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No.
Oh my god, I suck. Okay. I'm off my game now. Fuck.
I mean, with flanking and with Nia's bonus, that is +3, but it's still only a 9, so no, that will miss.
Okay. That's me turn.
All right. The imp that has been trailing forever trying to catch up to you all will pop up visible behind Pete and is going to try to claw Pete. Getting 2 attacks given that he's invisible and surprising Pete, so he will hit with a dirty 20 for 6 damage. And that brings us to Pete, who I think is just going to holster his pistol for now, just hold up his hand and his knife in the other hand, and because he and Rendo are both pretty surrounded right now, and Nyx. There's this big melee going on in the middle of the flames of the Molotov cocktail between 2 cars. So Pete's gonna try to take out the imp that just appeared. Blasted little things. He'll miss with an 8, and he'll miss with a 4. Sorry guys, I'm in my head. This is how it ended for Sheldon.
Pete, get yourself together.
Nyx, the Needlebeak is gonna whiz up to you, and I think with a 13 that hits your anticipation, right?
You already have my blood. Yes, that hits Nyx's anticipation.
All right. You take 1 damage, and it withdraws some more blood.
Do you have room for that?
It's gone from a tiny creature to a small creature. Spatial.
It's a big balloon.
Call it what it is.
Nasty.
Its scrotal pouch is enormous.
Thank you.
Nyx, it is your turn.
Okay. Guys, I could really use some help here. And blood is just pouring.
Aria just laughs. Your concern for a useless fiend blood is so amusing to me.
It's not the fiend blood I'm concerned about, Aria. She's going to twirl and run her hand along Aria's face, and she's going to try to charm her.
Okay.
I'm going to use a luck point to reroll that. That was this 9. Nope, that's worse. She's going to do it again. That's a 21.
Okay. Aria is immune to charmed.
God.
Of course she is. Okay. She will turn to Cuff and try to blind him.
Okay.
That's a 21 against Cuff.
He's very blinded.
You know, we could have been friends. This is insanely rude, Aria.
Says the one who's handcuffed me.
Cuffs are always
You don't
bad.
know how to treat a lady.
Or do I? That's Nyx's turn.
All right. Cuff, now blind, will flatten his arm back into a blade and take a couple wild blind hacks at Rendo. What would have been a crit is instead a miss.
Oh, man.
And what would have been a hit, I think, is still a hit at 14.
It is, yeah.
That will be 14 damage because you are cursed with the Hex of Hemophilia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you bloodied yet, or is your massive amount of shield hit points still?
That's gone. I'm at 0.
Oh, okay.
That took me down to 0.
All right. Okay. The imp behind Nyx is flanking with Aria. This is the same one. This is the one that fell down on its face in the fire. So it will pick itself up,
It's okay.
dust itself
Good.
off.
Yep. Look at that.
And it will crit.
Regardless of what you roll, that's going to bring Nyx down to 0.
Okay.
We should leave.
All right, we're back to the top of the order. Aria will look over at Pete She'll smile. You get the sense that she would tip her hat if her hands weren't cuffed. And she'll just say, take him out. And as one of her actions, every creature around Pete is going to attack him.
Holy shit.
What?
The imp hits. Hellspawn Shambler number 1 misses, and Hellspawn Shambler number 2 also misses. And the imp does minimum damage, does 3 damage. She'll look over to Nyx and say, your turn. Before I do this, I want to be sure you got your morphine.
The imp took it down.
Oh, that included your morphine.
That included my morphine.
Okay. All right, there are 4 enemies. This could be it for Nyx. Imp number 1,
What is happening?
Wait.
That hits.
16. Imp number 2, 15.
What the hell?
That hits.
Needlebeak.
No.
It hits.
Cuff is blind.
Okay. Do it, Nathan.
No.
I throw a healing potion at her.
10 against armor rating.
10 misses.
Nyx, you're alive.
I
my
am.
With 6
But
death
she's
points.
barely breathing.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For the remainder of Aria's turn, she will look at you, Nyx, and she'll say, you want to undo these?
No.
All right, on the imp's turn, it's going to make another attack on Nyx.
Yep. I understand the choice I just made. As Nick stands there, holding Aria's gaze, defiantly saying, no. The imp comes up and slashes her across the back. And from those scratches, her skin starts to split and rip. And this black oil-like substance comes out and covers her entire body, making it completely featureless, aside from her bright green eyes. And the light goes out from those eyes as she falls to the ground. Gone.
The Hellspawn Shambler next to Pete is going to try to continue to pummel him, but will fail. And it's Geist's turn.
The challenge of knowing and also not knowing what has just transpired is killing me. As Valor responds to Geist and says,
No, Ventus, there is something you do not understand. Where I come from, there are those with power and those without power. When you have it, you must use it. We cannot sit here idly by. We must act.
They don't need us, Valor. They will be fine without us. They have a plan. Nyx has a plan. It'll be fine.
And it's Nia's turn.
Having seen through the cracks what she's just seen, don't know that Nia would be in her right enough mind to make the smart choice, which is not to blow her cover. And without thinking, Nia would expend all the spell points she had left to warp step out from underneath and proceed to just walk and start shooting at the general Guff and Aria area. Probably Aria, but yeah, we would really only be able to get off one shot.
Okay.
But we gonna do it. Renee, just wild shooting. You fucking hunt. And that would be her turn.
Gregory.
Yeah, same as Nia. Gregory cannot make smart decisions right now. He just immediately sees red and just locks in on Aria. Just says, you bitch! And fires his gun twice. For a 19.
19 hits.
For 5 damage. And a dirty 20.
That hits.
For 4 damage. That's his turn.
All right. I forgot to have her take her own bleeding damage on her last turn. So, including the morphine, she's going to take 5 more damage off of that. All right, Hellspawn Shambler is going to attack Pete and is going to hit, again, for minimum damage. These guys do not hit hard. Only 2 damage to Pete. And then it's Rendo's turn.
Rendo sees Nyx fall. No. Grabs Aria, is gonna grab Nyx as well and try to just drag both of them back further towards the car.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how far I'd be able to, how much my movement would be cut by dragging 2 people.
Yeah, we'll say what you did, 10 feet for
Okay.
2 AP.
And the arm that is not holding Aria, I'm gonna start banging on the door. Geist, we need you right now. And with my remaining AP, I'm just going to try to deck Aria in the face again.
Okay.
That first one's a 22,
That hits.
and the second one's not.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go back to banging on the door. I'll try to open it, but I think I'm sitting weirdly in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Pete, in his shock, will manage to mutter out a vague command to you, Rindo, giving you 1 AP that you can just hold over.
Okay.
And Pete continues to be off his game. He gets another crit fail, but then he finally sticks the imp with his dagger for 6 damage. The needle beak is going to fly up to Pete, suck some blood, and it's the bodyguard's turn now. He'll lumber forward, and no longer blinded, he's going to take a swipe at Rindo. He is shaken from his hex that Nia put on him. 19, I think, is still going to do it, so that's 2 death points.
I had shield HP from the morphine.
Okay.
So not yet.
And then I think he's gonna, we'll treat this as a grapple again, but he's gonna try to wrest Aria away from you. Man, my dice are just on fire tonight. 21 against your fortitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he pulls Aria away. And the imp is the one that was previously dancing with Nyx, will hurry up to Pete, but will miss with his attack. Top of the round, Aria is going to do the same thing that she did on her last turn and command the swarm around Pete to try to finish him off. He's not bloodied yet, but he is surrounded by a lot of people now. And of course, now they all miss. They literally all just missed. So she's going to do it a second time. There we go. Now they're all hitting. There's 1 miss, 2 misses in there, and he will take 11 damage. Another imp is going to crawl up to Rindo. This time it'll be for death points. 12 against armor rating. Okay. And as the Hellspawn Shambler hits Pete for a little bit more damage, Geist, we're back to you and Valor in the car. You can hear muffled noises from Rindo.
Can I make out what Rindo is saying? Can I make out any nuance there? I am prepared for a hard no, but I want to make sure that my decision is measured based on the information that I actually have.
Go ahead and make an awareness check. I'm fine with any skills, perceiving or whatnot.
Would you allow intuiting?
Sure.
It's a 22 on the dice.
Yes, you are well aware of what Rindo is saying. I think in your previous struggle to open the door with your teeth, you dislodged the muffle a little bit.
Beautiful. I knew that was a great plan to use my teeth. Is there a way for me to try to rub my face against the side of the car door on the inside to move the blindfold to see if I can see what's happening or what's around?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give that to you for 1 AP.
Okay. From my vantage point in the back of the car, Nathan, can you please describe to me what I can see for the first time here?
Rindo's body is up against the car. Based on the way Rindo seems to be jerking his leg, you imagine that there's an imp out of your line of vision.
That's a given.
A large bodyguard you would recognize as Cuff has pulled Aria and is holding Aria back with 1 arm, apparently having just pulled him away from Rindo. In Rindo's other arm, you would see a figure that is completely pitch black with oily opalescence.
I would know that she's at minimum incapacitated by seeing that specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mildly deafened. I think one of them's come off. I still have the blindfold wrapped around my face. I have my hands tied behind my back, but Valor doesn't need to have my hands free, as Geist would just growl out, "Valor, come to me now!" And I'll use 1 action point to go ahead and bring out my unholy magic, as Valor is going to fill the space. And I'm going to Mind Fist Cuff 7 times, because all I've been doing is rolling over action points every turn. Oh my god. All right, we'll keep track of hits. First one comes in at 16. Second's a 10.
Miss.
3.
Miss.
17.
Hit.
15.
Miss.
Last one. 2. As 2 attacks come in.
I think Alex raises a fair point in chat. You were hunkered down in the car. Rindo was banging on the car. I'm not sure that Cuff would have pieced it all together, so reroll those 4 misses.
Yeah, I'll gladly reroll those 4 misses.
Okay, still a miss on a
12. 13.
Miss.
Wow. Last one, rerolled.
Okay, 1 crit, we'll take that.
1 crit. Unfortunately, it's a manifestation.
Yeah.
But we'll take a hit. We'll take a hit as 3d8 plus 12 psychic damage will be coming into Cuff for 27 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, Cuff is bloodied.
And that's all of my action points. And I don't think he would move even if he could.
Okay. That'll be Nia, followed by Gregory.
I think Nia, just right from where she stands, now that she's got a nice good view of Aria, would attempt to shadow knife that bitch for a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Beautiful. That's 2 necrotic and 1 sharp.
Okay.
She's going to do her best if she could make eye contact with her, not even knowing if Aria has seen her yet, but Nia is just repeating the mantra over again. I'm going to fucking kill you.
Gregory.
Do I have cover from Cuff? He can't see me in my shadows?
You wouldn't know necessarily
Okay.
how well he can see in the dark, but he's not looking at you.
Okay.
He's looking at whatever just mind-fisted him from the car.
That's a fair point. Gregory's still not making good decisions. He is still going for Aria. However, seeing as there is now something in his way, he is going to take a shot at Cuff.
Okay.
I don't think 13's going to hit, unless my shadow cover.
You are still in the shadows. Yep. You
Took it
weren't
to roll
sure,
again?
but now you know. Yes. Now you know
Yes.
he's unable to see you at this distance.
Oh, fuck! It's a crit fail.
Yeah. Okay, well, you miss.
Yep. Gun jams. He says, well, that's not a problem. Puts
It
that one in
doesn't.
his pocket. Oh.
Gun doesn't jam because you take the higher of the two.
Oh, right. Well, that one's still out of ammo. He goes, damn it. Puts it in his pocket, pulls out another fully loaded gun. He has 3.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Oh, that's his turn. He will roll over the AP, stay in the shadows.
All right. The Hellspawn will continue to attack Pete to no avail, and it's Rendo's turn. Take him out, Rendo. 1 more AP.
Okay. First, I'm gonna cast Surge of Vitality for 3 HP. And I know that it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna feed Nyx one of my healing potions.
Okay.
Please don't be gone. Please don't be gone. And I'm gonna stagger up and rush myself towards Cuff
Okay.
for another Ram's Horns attack. And that's not gonna... Okay. I'm just gonna use the rest of my AP just to swipe at him.
There's a
That's
hit
gonna
with a
be-
20.
Yeah, for 7 damage.
All right.
I am glaring at Aria.
And it's Pete's turn. He's just gonna keep working on his own battle as he's surrounded by all the minions down here. And he'll score 1 hit against that imp, dealing 5 damage to it. It's bloodied. Needlebeak will attack Pete, and then it'll be Cuff's turn. And Cuff is gonna continue attacking Rendo for at least a couple hits here, but he is worried about the new player on the field. That hit him pretty hard. He is shaken, so that's only a 16.
Still hits.
Okay. Enough damage to take out your shield HP.
And my other HP.
Yeah. And then another 16, so that's 2 death points. He's gonna back up a little bit with Aria in tow, and then he will holster his shotgun, pull out what looks like some kind of arcane lightning cannon, and try to blast Geist in the car with it. And Geist, you have a +3 to your AR from the cover.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20
That will hit.
for 8 damage.
That will drop Geist to 0.
The next imp is gonna try to chow down on Pete. He's got his own swarm that he's dealing with. And Aria will pull herself out from Cuff's grasp and walk straight towards Nia. It didn't have to come to this, love, but here we are. And she'll swing around. Her hands are still cuffed behind her back. She'll try to attack you with her Bloodblade. It's gonna be an 11 to hit, armor rating.
And that hits.
For 4 sharp damage.
Okay.
2 corrosive damage, and then an attack against your fortitude, only a 5.
Okay.
So 6 damage total, and then the additional effects of her blood do not take.
You know, looking up at you up close, really and truly now, complexion's really shit.
She doesn't dignify that with a response, and it's Geist's turn. Besides Aria and Cuff, all of the remaining hostiles on the board have completely surrounded Pete, getting ready for Aria's word.
I'm really struggling with this one because it's not Geist's turn, it's Valor's turn.
It's Valor's turn,
And
yep.
I cannot see Cuff. He has moved into the shadow.
And I have been sitting here trying to make a determination as to who or what is the next thing or entity that he sees. And I think as he pans his vision from the right towards the left, the next hostile is Aria next to Nia, an individual that he believes he's already killed once. And I'm going to pump 5 Mind Fist into Aria.
Finish this. You can make it 6.
I have never wanted to say no thank you to the extra attacks more than I do right now.
Yeah.
First one comes in, misses. Second one comes in, is way worse. Third one comes in and is somehow also terrible. Fourth one comes in, and someone should do a study on this because it seems to be improbable. Fifth one comes in, and it might hit at a 14, maybe.
14 hits.
We got 1 hit. Last one comes in for a 19.
Okay, 2 hits.
So 2d8 plus a delicious 8 points of psychic damage coming into Aria. 16 points of psychic damage.
And Aria is bloodied. And it's your turn, Nia.
I think Nia would. She's just going to Shadow Knife Aria. She's right there.
Mm-hmm.
She's just going to continue to just mean girl style try to roast her. 13? 13 wouldn't hit, would it?
No, 13 does not hit.
Ugh. Well, frankly, you've got really bad cankles too. Everybody's talking about it.
And Gregory.
I'm so torn. Gregory's still seeing red. Aria's right there. He knows Rendo's in trouble, and I could give him a health vial. He's not thinking rationally still, though. He's seeing red. He saw Rendo pour the health potion onto Nyx. In his head, he was thinking, she's okay, she's okay, she's okay. He sees it do nothing to her, and his eyes just start to well up. And he goes right in on Aria again, and will take 2 shots at her. An 8's gonna miss. I think a 19 will hit.
It does.
That's 6 sharp damage.
Okay. Another Hell Spawn is going to beat on Pete, and then it's Rendo's turn.
Oh, can I see Cuff? It looks like he backed into darkness.
Yeah, he's just out of range of the flames. I'd say you'd know roughly where he is, but mechanically you'd have a hard time hitting him.
Would mechanically having a hard time hitting him work if I did another Ram's Horns attempt and just ran straight forward?
It would still apply, yeah.
Well, I suck at that right now, so I'm actually not going to do that.
We all suck at everything right now.
For real.
I'm gonna run up to Aria, and I'm just gonna close fist, start wailing on her.
Okay.
Because if nothing else, I don't want somebody else to die unnecessarily. That one's a 23.
That hits.
For 9 blunt damage.
Okay.
Where's she at? Okay.
She's at about a quarter health. Just eyeballing her.
That one's just a 13.
You're flanking, so that's a 14
Yes.
which hits.
Oh, and I think I have something else that gives me an extra TA when I'm flanking. Anyway, so that hits.
Yeah.
For 6 more damage.
All right.
I want to grapple her again.
You've got 2 more AP still?
I can automatically grapple a creature when hit with an unarmed attack.
That's right. Okay.
So I don't need 2 more AP.
You've got her. Is that all for Rendo?
Yes, for now.
Okay. Yep. It's your Morphine Shield HP, and I believe that's your third
yes.
turn at 0, right? So that's 3 death points total.
Yeah, because I forgot. I keep forgetting that I want to drink one of the 2 more healing potions that I have, and then I do other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's technically 4 because I have that one that stays with me for 4 more days.
Okay. All right. The imp will attack Pete, doing so successfully for 4 damage. Pete is bloodied. Oh, quick retcon. You started within 20 feet of Pete, so he'll throw an extra AP at you if you want to take that healing potion.
I would love to. Yes.
Yeah, go for it. All right.
I love a good retcon.
Please do.
Yeah. Drink up, Rendo.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Now it's Pete's turn. He's going to try to finish off this imp he's been working on for a while. He finally hits on his first time. So he takes the imp down. He'll switch back to his pistol and try to point blank shoot the next imp and miss. The bullet pings off of the glass and spiderweb fractures the glass next to Geist. And the one remaining Needlebeak will attack Pete again, but will miss this time. He's able to kind of shoo it away. Cuff will run back into vision, getting right behind Rendo. He'll take a swipe at Rendo with his arm blade, getting a 15 to hit for enough damage that you're back down to 0. And then he'll lightning cannon at Geist again. Remember your +3 to armor rating, so that's only a 9.
That will not strike me in the car.
Okay. Back to the melee with Pete. Another imp will miss him. And then Aria is just going to shout out, a little bit frantic at this point. Take him down! Take him down! And they are all just going to do a bevy of attacks against him. After 10, 12. After 12 attacks on Pete, it will be Guy's turn. 1 hit, 1 miss, 2 hits, 2 hits and a crit, 4 hits and a crit, 5 hits and a crit, 6 hits and a crit.
I'm getting a stress rash.
Yeah.
I want it to be known.
Pete is still up, but just barely. And it is your turn, Geist.
Oh, Pete.
What a fucking tank. Holy shit. Jesus.
Yeah, color me impressed.
It's a high-level NPC.
I doubt anyone would see this, but Geist's hands are still very much bound behind his back, and he's attempting to assert control and dominance over one of Valor's arms to attempt to administer a healing potion to himself, and there would just be a loud roaring and growling coming from the space as Aria is no longer in his direct line of vision, with Rendo as well as Cuff now stepping in there, and you all would probably be able to hear screaming from within the car.
Taken from me. It's very rare that I get to limb someone. Take them, rip them, shred them more than once.
And now that Cuff is the only person in front of me, I'll make 5 Mind Fist attacks at Cuff.
Get him, and get him again for me. Make that 7.
Yeah, gladly. Miss. 15?
Miss.
Miss. 1 hit?
Yep.
2 hits?
Yep.
And back to what we know and love. Another miss. Last one. 17?
That hits.
So 3 hits, as 3d8 plus 12 psychic damage will be coming into Cuff for 32 points of psychic damage.
Okay, hold up. Let's do those one at a time, because you only need 2.
Fuck yeah.
How do you do it?
I think he has a tried and true method, and I think the initial blast coming into center mass, as soon as something looks like it's showing any sign of weakness, I believe that Valor attempts to go for the appendages so they can't defend themselves, so it's easier to humiliate them. So once we actually have the appendages, we start to focus in on the joints where they're weakest, especially on an individual like Cuff, where we can disassemble them. I think that is paramount here. We're not about killing someone, we're about humiliating, we're about asserting dominance, we're about showing them that we are more and that we are better, and that we are not small.
Yeah, very good. On that last attack, you can direct it at Aria as long as you're within range.
I am still at range, and call me on this if you want. I want to play it true to the idea of I'm pumping everything into what he's trying to kill. And I think he's sending it all, he's rolling it all. Roger wants to mechanically do the most efficient thing. I think Valor as a character is wanting to smash the bits after it's done before moving on to the next thing.
Fair enough. Okay. I'll call Aria demoralized for 1 round, seeing that.
Thank you. I like that.
Yeah. Everyone has +1 to hit Aria. That's what demoralized is. And that brings us to Nia.
Lovely. Rendo, would you be able to consume a health potion if provided to you? Or are you also now, I'm pouring it on a blank face?
No, I'm still standing. I got 2 of my own. Save it for yourself. Save it for yourself.
Oh shit, okay. So I'm just going to shoot this cunt in the head, and she'll shoot Aria at the head.
Slow motion, Rendo shouts, "Don't kill her!"
It didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the
Stand out of the way.
God damn it. That's all for Nia.
All right, Gregory. You see Cuff fall. You see the shadowy tendrils of Valor ripping Cuff apart and beating Cuff's bits into smaller bits.
Gregory's very happy seeing that.
Yeah.
He feels elated in this moment, seeing that, and decides to keep the fun going and take a shot at Aria.
All right.
Once again in slow
There
motion.
are multiple fights happening right now, and Rendo is losing all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I won 1 single fight, and that was to get the little doll.
I'm going to use a luck point to roll that again. It didn't fucking matter because they were terrible rolls. Yeah. Gregory feels small after the... Nope, rolling over the AP, just kidding. That's his turn.
Okay. Another Hellspawn Shambler is going to pummel Pete, hitting, taking Pete down to 0. Pete does have death points. only has 4, as is the rule for NPCs. Rendo's turn.
I'm gonna consume my last healing potion, and I'm gonna take the empty bottle and smash it on top of Aria's head.
Mhm.
I'm intending only blunt damage from this.
Of course.
Nope. I flick the broken glass out of my hand and try to bash her in the head again.
Yeah.
What is happening to us?
So, okay, flanking.
She's demoralized as well.
Yeah, I do get an additional TA when flanking, so that's +2, and then demoralized is +3. Does
Giving
a
you a
12
total?
hit?
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay, I can do that one more time.
Okay.
That's gonna be a total of 24.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to roll damage for that too.
Indeed.
6.
Okay. She's in single digits.
I'm just gonna yell to anyone who's listening, if they're capable of hearing, "Don't kill her, please!" And that will be my turn.
All right. Pete is going to push his way through the Hellspawn. He is going to slide into the car, and he's going to back up, trying to squish the imp between the 2 cars. I don't know what kind of roll that would be, but it's what he's going to
Roll
do.
for
We're going to
squish.
make an intellect check for driving. 9. I think the imp pops up onto the hood of the other car. And then Pete's going to pop a healing potion. And the Needlebeak is going to try to bullet through the glass and pin into Pete. And
You're
yeah,
kidding.
with a crit, it's going to do it.
What the hell?
Deals 4 damage to Pete. And then the imp will crawl up from the other side and try to do the same thing.
Are you fucking Pete? Oh my
Dude.
god.
I don't know
And
what
Pete
mods you have on.
drops to
I don't know
0.
what you're
I
subscribing to.
fucking-
Stop it.
But something's
rude.
up with these
It's
dice.
rude.
Oh,
shady.
I don't know
man.
what's... I'm going to write Foundry after this because something is wrong. It's Aria's turn. She's going to keep a... Rindo, you've grappled her, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to try to squirm out of your grapple. She gets a 7 against
Loser.
your... Yeah.
Weak.
And then she will try to Bloodblade Nia.
Is she able to do that if I'm holding her?
Oh, that's a good point. She'll try to Bloodblade you instead. She'll just lean back.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Flip her around.
Shite.
That is a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you have morphine HP right now, or...
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, that is going to be 19 total. I think that's enough that you'd safely no longer have that morphine health.
Yeah.
All right, she can't do that a second time because she tried to break out of the grapple, so she'll just chuckle and she'll say, "You know what happens to your little girlfriend if I go down?" And she's going to take bleeding damage
Hold on tighter to her.
and then gain morphine shield HP. So she's got shield HP, and she is at 0, so she gains 1 death point.
This is so fucked.
Nia, you have a little imp friend that is scurrying over to pull you off of Aria. That spider crawl,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going to get a 19 to hit,
Yeah.
and that's going to be 8 damage to you.
Okay, well, rude. Now Nia's bloodied.
And then the Hellspawn Shambler will run up and, as Cuff did earlier, try to just break the grapple between Rindo and Aria. Against Fortitude, only an 11. I think you're still holding on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Guy's turn.
There is most likely a dent in Valor's mental armor, having just successfully ripped something asunder. I think there's a glee, there's a joy that comes there, which gives Geist a little bit of an opportunity to break through. Valor, we can't be at odds with each other. We have to work together. Please, let me.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
And if you'll allow me, Nathan, I want to use 3 of Valor's hands, 2 on the steering wheel, and the third one reaching up to floor and the gas pedal.
Yeah.
And I believe that right around the front left bumper of this car, there is another one of the Hellspawn Shamblers. And what I want to do is I want to floor it, peel around it, and I want to take it and drive it straight into the tree in front of the cause and crush that bad boy directly
Okay.
there.
All right.
And it just so happens, just for the record, everything Crow learned about driving was gifted from Valor's Dark Wisdom.
Exactly. Yep. So you have a land vehicle skill, right?
Yeah, Valor is a great driver.
Go ahead and make me a land vehicles check.
I'd love to make you a land vehicles check in these trying times. It's going to be an 18.
All right, do you want to roll damage or do you want me to?
I want you to, because it has been so much better.
Can you just roll like all the attacks against the NPCs also? That'd be great. If you
It just disappears. It's gone.
You delete that Hellspawn Shambler, and you crash the car into the tree.
Amazing. Would you like me to take any damage from that?
Yeah. I mean, that would just be death points, right? 2 death points.
Correct. Which takes me to 3 now.
Okay.
And do you want my whole turn, or how many AP do you want for me attempting to drive?
We'll call that 3 AP, 3 hands.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. Because I'm still going to roleplay that I got a little bit of power over Valor in this moment, I'm going to use that opportunity to quaff the 1 healing potion that's on Geist's body to get a little bit back. That is 2d4 plus 2.
All right.
We'll get 6 hit points back. And I will roll over that final in preparation for the next round.
All right. And that's going to be Nia's turn.
Okay. So, firstly, we're going to take a healing potion.
Get 7 points back.
Okay. Now, here's what she'd like to do, but I'm not quite sure how to accomplish it. She'd like to grab that little imp by the throat and just say, I don't like you, and start banging it against the ground as hard as possible.
Unhinged. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this side of Nia.
I don't like any of you. What would that take?
I mean, typically strength, I'll let it slide for dex if that's better for you.
Okay. We're at 11?
That will hit the imp.
Okay, cool.
So it's literally just 1 damage from unarmed attacks.
That's fine. That's fine. Just hate these things. And she keeps being told she's not allowed to kill Aria, so she's got to take out her anger somewhere.
Yeah.
Lovely. That would be her turn.
All right. Gregory, you are up next.
Gregory will be taking 2 shots at the Hellspawn Shambler. Can it see me? Do I get any kind of advantage for my darkness and the shadows I've been skulking in?
Yeah, you got it. It cannot see you.
16.
That first one hits.
For 5 damage.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You got him.
For 7 damage.
All right. And he is bloodied. These are kind of the opposite of the Hellspawn Strikers, which go down quickly but can inflict a lot of damage in a short time. They're meant to bodyguard and just absorb damage. So he's still up, but just barely at this point. And that'll bring us to Rindo.
Okay. There's a car behind me. I'm going to turn around and throw Aria up against the hood of the car and punch her in the face.
Okay.
First one's an unnatural 20.
You do punch her in the face. Aria is dazed.
Okay. And then I can do that again to move to the next stage.
Correct.
It's going to be a 15.
That hits. Aria is stunned.
Okay. Is that step 2 or step 3? That's step 2,
2.
huh?
After
Okay.
stunned is unconscious.
I can do this one more time.
Get a Rendo! Yeah!
It's a
We
23.
needed that. We needed that, and you came through for us, Rindo.
Aria falls unconscious,
Okay.
which ends the spells. She's no longer bleeding. Her blood blade melts into a pool of blood.
Okay. That was all of my AP. So I think he staggers just like a half step back. I got her.
All right. Pete and Rindo both being so close to death, we will play this out. There's very few enemies left, but they can do disproportionate damage. Pete is gonna chug another healing potion, level his pistol, and try to blow away the Needlebeak. And he will. He will blow away the Needlebeak.
Fuck yeah.
The imp in shotgun seat next to him is just gonna reach up and take a swipe at him. And it'll crit, because of course it does. He goes back down to 0 hit points off of that. Aria is unconscious. The next imp is gonna attack Nia.
Is it still grappled, or am I still holding it?
You are still holding it, yeah. Yep.
Okay. It's fine. Just hold it out real far.
And of course it hits.
Get tiny
with a
little
19.
arms.
It's competing tiny little arms. Have you seen their little arms? It's like 2 T-Rexes going at it.
7 damage to you, Nia.
Fine.
And then the Hellspawn Shambler is just gonna take a punch at Rindo. Yeah. And it's Guy's turn. Pete shouts out, "Wrap it up, mate. I know you got it in you." 2 more AP.
Do I have your permission to resume my own plans, Ventus? Yours have taken us into a tree.
Yes, but measured, please. Be cautious. Valor, please. And I'm going to attempt to send in just a few attacks into the imp and begin to work it around the remaining instead of Valor going all in against this.
Starting with the imp next to Nia or the imp in the car with Pete?
Starting with the imp next to Nia to my south. We're going to send 2 over that direction first and foremost. First one comes in at a 15. Second one's going to be coming in at a 4, a respectable 4.
Mm-hmm. The 15 hits.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
This imp, however.
Hardiest little imp there ever was.
Right, for 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Still up, but just barely.
Okay. We'll send another one into it. Hey, yeah. So it's a natural 1. Beautiful. Let's try for number 4. Statistically speaking, okay.
Insane.
We got a synthetic, we got a filthy, dirty, disgusting 20.
It hits. And for the record, I find nothing disgusting about that particular 20.
We'll take it.
Synthetic. For 11 points of psychic damage.
Yeah, the imp goes down in a bloody mess.
All right. We'll start moving on to the Hellspawn Shambler now. It's going to be a 14 coming into the Hellspawn Shambler.
That will hit.
Okay, let's go ahead and do damage. We're trying to be smarter now. We'll see if he listens. It'll be 7 points of psychic damage into the Hellspawn Shambler.
How do you do it?
Oh, I like to imagine that the final attack going into the imp was very much just straight into the body of the imp, so it is impaled on the Mind Fist that is coming there, and now with a little bit of the momentum is using that as a hammer to bring down atop the Hellspawn Shambler.
Perfect.
Which would undoubtedly pop and explode, covering Nia, Rindo, and Aria. So we can talk about dry cleaning later. And the final one that was gifted to me, I will now send over towards the imp, riding shotgun next to Pete. Beautiful. For a total of a 20, that is going to be a total of 8 points of psychic damage coming into the imp next to us.
Perfect. And that does bloody the imp. It is the only hostile left on the board. Nia, then Gregory, then Rindo. The shotgun door is like flapping open. It is not secured, so you've got a clean shot at him.
Oh, sweet. Well, then, yeah, we'll shadow knife it.
You will hit.
Excellent. Or something necrotic. 1 necrotic and 3 sharp.
All right. And Gregory?
Are the windows broken on the car at all?
Let's see. Yeah, Pete's window is broken because the needlebeak flew through it and then he shot the needlebeak back out.
Right.
Pete looks over at you, Gregory, and then he just leans forward.
Gregory will take a shot at the imp.
You ever heard of William Tell, mate?
I think they both miss. I think it misses with a 10.
Any TA at all?
From being hidden? Do I have that? I already got the tissue
I think so. When you're unseen, you're concealed, which is the TA bonus. So yes, that will hit.
Yes. 4 damage.
And Gregory, how do you do it?
Gregory hears the William Tell thing, takes the shot, sees it explode, doesn't care, rushes over to where Nyx is. And he just shakes her. Nyx!
Yeah, that ends combat. So you're down in the dying embers of the Molotov cocktail fire. You see Nyx's body, or what you know to be Nyx's body, the pure black form, oily sheen.
He just keeps shaking her and yelling her name, his voice breaking the longer he goes on, tears welling up in his eyes that then proceed to pour down his face as the realization that his friend is gone is sinking into him finally.
Rendo's not gonna walk away from Aria. He's gonna drag her by the arm. It's kind of shuffling over to Gregory. He's just gonna put a hand on his back.
Gregory pays, like it's as if Rendo's not even there. He doesn't even notice the hand on his back, and he's just sobbing over Nyx and shaking her and just going, Nyx, you have to get up, Nyx, we gotta go.
The hand will wrap around your shoulder and start pulling you away. It's not gonna work, mate.
He pulled his shoulder away from being pulled away. No, she's gonna be out. She just needs to rest.
She's gonna be resting for a long time.
He completely breaks and collapses over Nyx, just sobbing and holding her body.
I think juxtaposed to this, there are still, has probably over a minute left on Geist Force transformation into Valor, unless he's able to pull control and power back. So I think there are roars and screams of glee from within the car as the passenger door just flies off like it's just been kicked or mind-fisted from within, you could say. And 4 arms begin to pull itself out, the same 8.5, 9.5 foot tall, shadowy, fiery flames. And I feel fairly confident in this assessment that it sees Aria, the body that is still very much breathing, although incapacitated, and the form of Valor begins to walk your direction, Rindo. But I don't know if you've seen the film Constantine with Keanu Reeves, but whenever someone is possessed in that, you can see that seems to be like a multitude of faces that are attempting to like push or force their way out of the skin. And from the shadowy veil, if you will, that is surrounding Geist, you can see that he is trying to force his way out and is attempting to break through that, punching from within and trying to pull himself and his face through there as well. He is clearly fighting something, and that slows Valor down.
Tossing Aria over my shoulder and just backing away. No, not like this, not now. Took so bloody long, not like this. Geist, you get him back inside. You get out here right now. I need you. I do not need Valor.
I think you would watch as Geist would do the only thing that he thinks he can reasonably do at this time. And you would watch as he takes both of his hands and brings them up to his throat and is attempting to suffocate himself.
Take it out on me. Nia would start waving like she was trying to distract the T-Rex in Jurassic Park with Valor and just be like, nope, you don't want her. I'm the one. You want me. Come and get me. And she'd start firing her gun and she'd start throwing stuff and she would just start doing whatever she could to get Valor's attention on her, whatever the case may be in that way. Take her and fucking run if you're going to, Rindo. Get your ass over here. I'm the one you want.
It very much looks like that the concept of Geist beginning to go unconscious is starting to break a little bit of the shield, the wall, the veil that holds that there. It looks like it's really only a matter of time, narratively speaking, more so than an attempt on one's own life. It seems as if there's trying to render someone unconscious so that mechanically this will fail early.
We have no idea if there's anyone inside the rest of these buildings surrounding us in the cause.
I mean, on the perimeter of the establishment, the sounds of gunfire are dying down. Various wounded cobblers and ingots would be dragging themselves into the courtyard. Bill would be leading them. He'd hold them back when he sees the cluster. He would do a quick sweep, see that Pete is up, and then make sure that everyone else gives you space.
I'm not gonna turn and hightail it, but I will keep space if Valor is still coming towards me.
It very much looks like that they are stopped in their tracks currently at this time. Whatever mental sparring or conversation is happening through their psychic link, it looks like there is something something seems to connect to Valor. And eventually, if no one intervenes, I think Geist would fall out, almost as if there was a door and the door was no longer there as he falls forward, gasping for air, which, ironic, given he's an air elemental. And I think he starts to kind of crawl and fight his way over to where Nyx's body is, unless somebody, justifiably so, could be worried or concerned about that, but he seems to be single-minded.
I'm just gonna collapse down on my knees, just kind of space out, holding on to Aria.
Yeah, Gregory will hear Geist shuffling over and he'll look up from Nyx and go, Geist, until I can muster.
Geist is going to take off his overcoat and he's going to throw it over her body immediately. And it is a weird sense of this is appropriate in this time, but this is someone that was so fearful for their true form being seen, someone who slept in a trauma tent, someone that wrapped himself up in a blanket burrito to avoid being seen by the rest of the world, who is now possibly about to be on display. And I think that's all he can think of doing, is giving some sense of dignity and privacy in this moment before everyone else descends to see. And then just puts a hand on Gregory.
I don't think I want to be here anymore, Gregory. I think I would like to leave.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We gotta get out of here.
And Geist is going to take his hand down and scoop along the shadow that he is casting now that he's backlit by the cause, and he's going to pull up a little ball of the shadow and begin to have it hover in front of him as I'm going to begin the process of opening up my shadow travel portal. I'm not hiding this, but I'm also not screaming or inviting for the rest of the cobblers to join us. But for those of you that have traveled with me this way before, you clearly know that this is an invitation. But I'll be quite honest with you all, I don't know how long he plans to wait. So choose if you want to come or not, but feel free to continue your lines of thought and see what else you see. But I don't think Geist very much feels like wrapping up conversation with the cobblers right now.
Yeah, Gregory will go. He will, as best he can, bring Nyx's body with him too.
Nia's gonna stay with Rendo and Aria, so whichever Rendo chooses, that's where she's gonna go.
I don't think Rendo is capable of noticing what Geist is doing right now. I think he's still just zoning out and just waiting for someone to give him instructions at this point. But does not want to let go of Aria. He's holding her very, very tightly.
Rendo, what can Fidelity feel? Did she feel any of us beating on her at all? Do you know?
God, I hope not. I don't know. I don't remember if I knew.
That's all right. It's all right. I just trying to make some preparations mentally and keeping things in mind.
Right. What do I do with her?
We need to get her back somewhere where we can keep her behind lock and key and know that we're the only ones who can get to her. That she can't get out. Feel like we need... I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just want to slash her face here in the square, but I don't think that would be very prudent.
I want to take her tongue.
I don't want her fucking tongue. I want her scalp.
I don't want her to have it. I don't want her to get to speak anymore.
Fair enough. She would gesture. If you could hold it open, she would cut her tongue out.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, if you're on board.
Bet.
Yep.
She'd pull out a knife. She'd remove said tongue and then would pull out a little coin purse out of her pocket and drop it in there and just clip it and put it right back in. I'll give her her little hairdo when we get somewhere where we can prop her up a little bit better, and I won't make quite such a mess here in the square.
Right. I really thought it'd be different.
I think we all did.
I really thought this time.
Nia's gonna put a little arm around his leg or whatever is able to and just give the most awkward pat hug. You can tell she is trying really hard to be affectionate, but it's like she does not understand how in this moment.
He would tense up and then lean in. He's kneeling, so you guys might... He's probably still a little bit taller than you, actually.
She just rests her head on his shoulder or arm or whatever then.
I think we need to leave and find somewhere to put her. I don't know where. I don't know who. I can't think anymore. I want to go.
I don't think we have to do much more thinking at the moment, Rendo. And she would try to hopefully catch Pete's eye.
Pete is just standing over by his car with his hat off and over his heart. His eyes are glassy. You can see streaks in the flickering firelight on his cheeks. But he would look over to Aria's unconscious body and he would nod, communicating he can take care of it.
Rendo, if he can get her secured, do you want to try and meet up with the others, or do you want to stay with her? I understand if you want to stay with her.
I won't stay. For a little bit, at least. You can...
I'll stay with you. No, I'll stay with you.
You don't have to. Okay.
I'm staying. This is for all the times that you loitered outside my mother's house when we were having tea.
Thanks.
As you drag Aria's body over to Pete, Geist and Gregory disappear into the darkness.